Well, in recent weeks, their manager Alan Mullery had every reason to be confident. But as you'll see tonight, the swagger about Mullery and his assistant Ken Craggs before the game was replaced the moment the match began by frustration, tension and agony. With Mullery's permission, Thames Sport put a camera a few feet away from the Charlton bench, and we're certain that by the time Charlton kicked off, Mullery had forgotten we were there and had eyes and ears only for the game. Now, what you're about to see is a remarkable and very personal look at a football match, a rare opportunity to see exactly what a manager goes through during those 90 agonising minutes.
It's a bad start late.
Go and get it, floor! Dicko!
We're not battling hard enough, Ben. We're not bloody battling hard enough, are we? Let me sit over there, Ben.
Terry! Terry!
Get 'em battling, Terry! 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 We're too quiet, come on! Don! Leighton! We're all quiet, we're not getting involved in the game. Get telling them, come on, tell them hard! Well, Halsey, I'll support him! Can take the runner, Kev. That's good. It's a great cross. Well done, Terry. Oh, we'll give him the ball. Stevie! Stevie! Get him picked up in there, come on!
Terry! Terry!
They're getting much sharper than what we are, looking for bits. Push him! Push him! We're not putting anything into our game, are we? Be fair. We're not putting ourselves out, we're looking for bits to happen. We're not making a play. Making nothing.
Leighton! Get it in there!
Go on, Tel, down the line, Tel! Pull away from it! Oh, get it in, son. Get it in.
Go on, Mark. You get behind. Go on, Mark.
Oh, Mark. Go on, Bill, at him!
Go on, Tel!
Oh, Kevin. Actually, that depicts our game tonight, doesn't it? Be fair. That passing depicts our own game, the way we're playing. Very, very lackadaisical. Come on, liven him up!
Push them in, Leigh!
That's it now, lads. Forget it. Tell you what, Nicky's come. Tommy's got ready. He's dropped the thing. It's first ball he's dropped all season.
Over the top, that's the one you want.
Come on, Robbo, go on, Robbo.
We're never going to score. He's 8 yards from goal with the keeper to beat standing up. We're never going to score. We'll be here all night and won't score. Paul! Paul!
Get him to stay there!
Paul! Paul! Come on, let's have a bit of composure. Paul! Paul! Stay in there! Quickly, Tell, quickly! Get in there, Kevin, get in there, get the ball for Leighton, quickly!
We've got 2 minutes, Leighton's got to get in if he can,
2
son.
minutes! 2 minutes!
Terry!
Terry, Leighton, Terry! Get it up there, Terry!
Desperation turned to total despair for Mullery as Norwich broke away to score, with just seconds remaining.
Balls.
Alan, going back to before the game, you're naturally a very bright, breezy, irrepressible character.
Yes, I am. I still am in a way. I'm disappointed, you know, at losing the game and such a poor performance on what we've been given, because I suppose I'd like to win every game, and to lose and play poorly is at the bottom of my list. If we're going to lose, then we'll lose playing well. But tonight was a very, very poor performance, you know, from everybody in the side.
Your enthusiasm in the dugout, as I say, you're putting yourself through tremendous strain, anxiety. What do you feel you're doing to yourself? I mean, do you ever think about it after
Slowly
a match?
killing yourself, I suppose, yeah. I get much more tired now than I ever did when I was a player. I mean, physically, you're using up so much energy. Mentally, I don't think you can measure it. I'd like to have a scope or something like that on a manager or a coach that's running a football club on a match day and see how much nervous energy he uses up. Because you don't use that much up. Physically you do on the pitch, but not nervously, you don't use it up.
You did actually say, of course, when you were a player, that you would never become a manager, because I think your words were you would be in a loony bin, ready for the loony bin, within a short space of time.
Yeah, I'm going in next week. No, that's absolutely true. I saw it because I watched people in the game that were slowly going off their heads, and that's not being rude to the people that I work with, because of the frustrations of seeing the whole week's work go down the drain in 90 minutes and then having to fight to get them back again, you know. And I said that at the time, but the period of time I went to Fulham for the last 4 years of my career, I saw so many bad managers in the game that I thought I could do a better job, and that's the reason why I became a manager.
When you're in the dugout, Alan, things are going against you. You're roaring your head off, screaming. Do you actually think the players can hear you?
Oh, they do. Yes, absolutely. Oh, yeah. I know that. Stay, Martin! Stay there, stay there. See, I'll become part of them. I'm now wearing my shirt again. I'm now wearing my shorts and boots. And I'm playing all the balls that they should be playing. And if they make a mistake, you know, I can now frustrate myself at what I would have done. And I think that's part of football. I'm the players. I'm every player that's out on the park. I was Nicky John saving the penalty. I was Martin Robinson missing the goal. You know, great chance to have. I was people missing tackles when they should have been winning tackles. I was people up and down the park when they should have been doing that and they weren't. And I get frustrated over that because I used to do that as a player. I didn't do it every game, and I wouldn't expect my players to do it every game. But that's the frustrating part of football.
A lot of people, Alan, watching this for the first time tonight might say, well, if that's typical of a football manager, he's on course for a heart attack. He's putting himself through that kind of thing.
If I was to die tonight, which I hope I don't, I couldn't have had a better life. I'm very happily married with 2 lovely children. I've got a beautiful house. I'm not financially well off where I can pack up doing the job that I do, but I'm not short. But I can say that in 39 years, I should be 40 in November, that if I was to die, I couldn't have had a better life. I've enjoyed everything I've done. So if I'm on course for a heart attack, it's going to go the way I want it to go, because I'm going to go doing what Bill Shankly did in football. I loved every minute of it, and I love every minute. Even now, I'm still loving it, because we've got a game coming up in 72 hours.
You must worry sometimes about strain and stress.
No,
and the
it
effect.
never bothers me. Never bothers me at all. I think it's, as I say, I'd like to get a doctor to do a scope on football managers and see the stresses and strains they go through. Perhaps this might be a help to the public. Perhaps they might not curse and moan at football managers anymore after seeing this, and then they'll turn around and say he's a lunatic. But I'm a nice lunatic. I enjoy doing the things I'm doing. I think the thing that I can do, which I don't know whether other managers do, but they need to do it, I can go home tonight absolutely down in the dumps and get indoors about 11:30 and walk into my son's bedroom who's 8 years of age, and see him fast asleep there without any worries in the world. And that will bring me back to earth again. You know, it's not all about going off your head and losing your rag and this and that. It's about other people as well. And if I can see him fast asleep in his bed, and he's enjoyed today, I'm sure. He hasn't seen the result yet because he's been fast asleep. But if I can see him peacefully at rest, then it will give me peace of mind as well, which is no relation to football. But that's my out. That's my get out. I can't go home and kick the dog because he's too big. He's an Alsatian, he'll bite me. I can't moan at the missus because she can moan back. My eldest daughter, she's now nearly 13, she will argue as well, but my son, 8 years of age, will be restfully and peacefully fast asleep. And I look at him and say, well, you might as well join him, my old son.